Hello everybody, this is Sean and welcome back to episode number 19 of our Rimworld Alpha 15 Fallville Let's Play. We're on Cassandra, extreme difficulty permadeath, planning a tundra colony built outside. And when we left off, our colony of Fallville had grown to 5 colonists, and things are starting to look somewhat positive. Taking the little bit of steel that we have left and using it to rebuild our turrets. Switched over to stone doors via necessity because I just really have no resources left. They're so slow, but people don't really go over here too much. Yeah, the production stuff is in here, but eventually I'd like to move it maybe to over here. I think I might have built the colony just a little too spread out, which is funny considering I have these tiny bedrooms. You know, maybe it would have been smarter to build this building first. And, you know, I could have put the hospital here maybe for now. Or even put the hospital here, because everything in the hospital could have been moved. And if I built those buildings and kept it tight, I could have put a temporary kill zone here that would have been basically just as effective as this one. And it would have kept everybody walking in a much tighter radius. So I think because this is a tundra colony, efficiency is even more important than ever. You know, live and learn. This is my first tundra extreme colony. It's only my second or third extreme colony overall, and the last one was in a jungle, and so a lot of it made it much easier. Like there was a ton of wood going around. But even then, I still ran out of wood. I don't know that I ever had to make a wood farm. Yeah, I can't remember. I probably did. I love wood farms. Which is why I'd like to get one going in this game, but what am I going to build it out of? I could get the walls up, but I can't build the solar panels, that's for sure. I can barely build one turret. That's not true. I have 500 steel down here. 200. As much as I thought it was going to be. You know, I don't want to... There's no point in having them mine it out now when they can't even use what's there. And what are you hauling? You know, so you're hauling a stone chunk from where? Oh, probably down... No? That's bizarre. Oh, from down here? Why aren't you hauling the steel from there up to there? Is it because that's a critical priority? It's probably what the case is. Alright, well, food's doing alright. You need level 6 to build fine meals? Level 6, yeah. Let's start though. Maybe let's make it at level 7 so I can cut down on some of the food poisoning. Tattered apparel. Boy, 4 pawns have tattered apparel. And you're naked. Well, you have apparel. Why? I'm sure it's because there's other priorities, just pathfinding questions. You know, I have everything spread out, so it's making different decisions, I suppose, based on proximity. But it's frustrating that she's walking around naked when there's clothes that she could be wearing. Checkerboard pattern up in the hospital looks pretty nice. I always forget to get the doorways. So I guess you're gonna get marble, and you're gonna get slate. Oof, boy, good thing I got those with the correct stone. Would have been serious trouble if I hadn't. I thought that fire was gonna just annihilate my battery you know, basically my batteries. Luckily, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Do I not have, yeah, they're in the home area. So it would be nice if they were repaired. Do I not have any components? I do have components. Major break risk for shoe. Yep, another month of that, but, you know, we're almost halfway through that month. I think you start out with the season in 10 days, so not even halfway through the entirety of the period, but a third of the way through. Oh, Berserk. That's not the one that you want to have. I wonder if I just leave you alone in here, if you will, oh, it's too bad that Muffalo is going to go to waste. If I just leave you alone in here, whether you will calm down without hurting anybody. So, why don't I... What? Take Flays off of gardening? That would be a terrible idea because I'd forget to put her back onto gardening. Is it nearing bedtime, maybe? No. That's pretty early. It's like the middle of the afternoon, as far as you're concerned. I could just dedicate you to... Oh, I guess I used up all my steel. Well, that's good. I have both turrets built. Can I just tell you to go haul this steel? But not that. Why don't you haul some of these marble chunks instead? There you go. And let's see if Shu can just... sulk around down here without actually hurting anybody. Apparently not. Come on now. Who are you going to punch? Yeah. The one person who can't fight back? Alright, well, I guess we're gonna have to beat you down. Dorna, you have no weapons, so that's good. Attack Shu. And, what's Kimmy up to? Yeah, you're kind of far away, and then of course you can't do any good anyways. There we go. Be nice, don't hurt her. Yeah, you really took some serious damage there. Go ahead and undo that, and undo that, and let you guys go lay down. What, Lumi? Well, I guess you've just got bruises, so... You know, that destroyed lung. Real shame having that kind of scar from that raid. I won't even remember what raid it was 5 hours from now, but right now, it really seems to... I'm sure Lumi's going to remember, that's for sure. Alright, well, you're not too badly injured. You're not too badly injured. And what are you doing? Tending to Shu? Don't waste our... No. Don't waste those ones either. How about you, you will never do hauling, huh? I should let you, actually, you know what, I am going to let you. I'm going to let you pretend to think that you're going to treat Shu, and then you're going to just drop that stuff. Nice little tricky way to make someone haul something. Oh, he's only hauling, or she's only hauling 4, so it's not like a treasure trove of medicine there. And drop that, and we're going to forbid that. And you're going to go back to what you were doing before. There we go. Another, oh, extreme break risk, huh? And let's forbid that one too. And why don't you just go ahead and treat them. And Shu, of course Shu is the one who's about to break. Yeah, you should have a day or two before your catharsis wears off, so. scary though when it says extreme break risk. Like, I know she's going to break as soon as Catharsis wears off. It's going to be that way through the third of winter. You wouldn't think I'd be so excited about winter. I cannot wait till winter gets here. Fall's supposed to be my favorite season, and they've spoiled it for me with all their mental breakdowns. I guess that's what keeps the game interesting. Maybe. Need to get a, oh wait, I need to discover the tech to start tearing these things apart. I'm still used to the old way the tech tree worked, and these were a level 1 technology. So I tend to forget about it until, you know, because it's smithing that you research first. Yeah, and then you research smelting. And smithing I don't really use. Like, I'm not going to be building these guys' weapons. They get pretty good weapons from the raiders. I know I could build better weapons, and I do later on in the game. I always tell myself I'm going to build more weapons early on, but you know, I also always tell myself I'm going to build art early on too. And I'm barely able to build art late, like at the normal time in this game. So I don't really like to build out of stone, because it builds so slow, but that's all I have to build with right now. So we're just going to go ahead and set that up. I'm not really concerned about really any of these settings. I just want to clear this out and set it to where it's only stone blocks. And we got it set for do forever, so there we go. But it takes, what, 400% build time to build stone sculptures? And I think wood builds at like 50% build time or 80% or something like that. If I had any wood, I could click on it. Well, I mean, I have some. There it is. If you click on it, it'll tell you build time, work to make 70%. So yeah, that's the 70%. But stone is 400%. And the stone is right there. 450%. Oh boy. So what? 8 times as hard as wood? I guess that'd be 54, so 6.5 times as hard as wood. And it's definitely not worth 6.5 times as much. Plus stone requires the time you have to spend carving it and hauling around the slag to be able to carve it. So there's a lot of hidden prices in stone, using stone for things other than like walls. And you know, it's really good for a lot of stuff. Is this wolf hungry? Nope. Good. What else? Sorry for the abrupt edit there, guys. There's a little bit of technical difficulties there. Luckily, it auto-saves on permadeath, so I was able to go back to the autosave. You didn't really miss out on anything exciting, but I'm going to take advantage of the confusion, and I realized that these guys do not have their weapons, so let's give these guys some weapons. Shoe, there's a pistol up here you can pick up, and Dorna, why don't you grab, I guess, oh, a charge rifle. Grab that charge rifle for sure. Actually, I'm going to turn you, yeah, I'll have you. That survival rifle is pretty great. I realize there's a rocket launcher down there too. Let's see if, because I have a feeling, wink wink, that Cassandra is going to throw some difficulty our way. Let's see what happens. This, getting used to this recording is be a little frustrating sometimes. I did 30 minutes the other day and it didn't record any audio, and I was really not happy about that. But I persevered and kind of learned my lesson on how to make sure that it is recording the audio. I have to plug my headphones in the proper order. You would think that a piece of software I paid $40 for would be able to detect that I plugged in headphones after I started that software. But, you know, it is what it is, and I can't really do much about it now. So, let's make sure everybody's got a decent weapon here. Lumi still does not have a weapon. Where are you going to grab a weapon from? Guess you could grab that sniper rifle, or you could grab the machine pistol. I feel like this really does not have very good range or accuracy or anything. It's got decent short range accuracy. I think that goes to 20 squares or something. Doesn't do much damage. I would sure like sniper rifle, but a shoddy sniper rifle just doesn't seem very appealing either. Alright. Looks like our improved defenses are coming along. A cold snap. Why not? It's the first of fall. Why not have some snow already? Go ahead and unforbid that. Eventually I need to clean it up. Is that the first thing you're going to do? Well, I did just unforbid it, so... Oh. It's not very helpful. Ah, that's also not very helpful. I want to keep mechanoid corpses there, but I'll get rid of all the rest of them. Plenty of running around. Still don't seem to have a high enough cook. Level 5, you're getting there. It'll be nice to get fine meals going. Those provide a +5 mood boost, I believe. Oh yeah, that's right, and I have an art bench set up, and I do have it set up to build sculptures, so that will also be nice once I'm able to start producing art. Makes a big difference. Ah, good. So now I can, well, I have to have a high-tech research base to get the next step. I guess machining? Oh, no, I don't need a high-tech base for that. So, yes, machining. That'll allow me to take apart mechanoids, which will get me a little bit of help. So I have one idle colonist, huh? And that idle colonist is Shu. And Shu is restricted, so what I need to do is expand Shu's area, even if just temporarily, so she can come out here and grab some of these stones that I need to fill up my defensive area. That'll be real nice. Just expand all that so you don't have to walk a weird path out there. Real good to have the slowpoke assigned to all the hauling on the perimeter of my colony. At least that wolf's not hungry yet. Oh, it's because the critical ones are full. Well, you're going to go critical now. Good. Well, I feel better about this. Next invasion I have, at least I've got... Oh, Lumi is berserk. Let's see if I can avoid her. Just let her rage up there. Can I set everybody else to inside? I mean, I can set everybody else to inside. Will that work? Is that wolf gonna tear me apart? One colonist idle, and it's Shu. Shu, why are you idle? You can haul stuff. Doesn't make any sense. Alright, so that is set to there, and inside is set like that. So why don't you haul Why don't you haul stone chunks? Oh, because you're not the one who's idle. It's Kimmy that's idle. Kimmy needs, but I have research. Oh, and you can't do research because I have you restricted. So what's the other restricted area? I know there was a second one, safe. So let's go ahead and expand the safe area to include all the normal buildings, and then I can set Kimmy on that one, and she can do her research, which I know she would like to do. So that covers that, and then we're going to go ahead and open this up as well. So you can cross through there, and you're in good shape. And actually, I'm going to set most of the rest of these guys to safe instead of inside. Shoe is the one that I want to keep on the short leash. There we go. Now we're in good shape. Kimmy, you go ahead and just do whatever you want, as long as it's research. And who's in a rage over here? It's Lumi. Lumi is not hurting anybody. Just very fortunate that she went on a break out in the exterior, so I didn't need to worry about her getting into a fight. Unfortunately, she has got hypothermia, so this one heater is not cutting it. Those 3 heaters are cutting it down here. That's good. I guess, do I have... of course I don't have any steel. Gonna be in trouble if anybody has to go to the hospital. I mean, I guess I can reinstall this one. I'll have Dorna take care of that. Why don't you go ahead and take care of that right now? Also, that is a ridiculous path that you're taking. Just drop those on the floor. Can't believe she's walking back and forth every joint that she's making. I'm sure I could use more clothing. Everybody's got tattered apparel, I think, or at least enough people have tattered apparel. I'll just do an assortment of clothing and see how that works out. You should just drop on floor. You should drop on floor. Alright. Well, it's a little warmer in here. Still not very warm. These bedrooms are not... And now an infestation. And where... Oh... The worst possible location. So I never did clear that space out. How am I going to fight that? Oh my. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. I guess, I mean, the bugs are gonna chew through a wall soon enough. So I guess I could fight them in this doorway and run away as they get close. They're gonna chew through that soon enough, and then they should start coming down through both of those. So why don't I clear my safe area so I don't go inside of there, and why don't I dismantle this wall, and why don't I see how all these guys are doing. They need to eat. Well, you've eaten, so that's good, but you really... it's too bad you can't force them to joy. I don't really... Yeah, you can't smoke a joint. And you can't force them to play. That's too bad. And you're set to anything. So you can at least go for a walk. You actually are in good shape, so why don't you be the one? Well, Dorna would be the logical one to tear this wall down. Flay, you could eat as well. I'm not sure what you're going to do, but you may as well be well fed. Kimmy, you're the one who actually is set up, so why don't you just go ahead and come on over here, and let's proceed very carefully. Let's see what... Oh, this is an unpleasant set of circumstances. And there's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be tough with those bugs. But they're gonna fight to get out of there. At least my guys have weapons. So there's that. Shield user has ranged weapon. Well, that makes sense. Just drop that. And we'll put you over on this side of this gap. I kind of expected you guys to have made your way through here already. Guess I could deconstruct that wall as well. Really playing with fire here. Gonna unrestrict you, Dorna. Actually, I can unrestrict everybody now because it was the psychotic episode that was keeping people away. So okay, so now you're eating, which is fine. You need to eat, that's right, and you were walking to get some joy. There's going to be an attack here any moment now. So I just need to... Probably should have somebody come over and hold this door open. That would be you. So they can have a fast escape. They're going to need it. Get out of there. Oh, Dorna, get out of there. And you're still walking, so that's giving me some joy. Right. And get out of there. And what are you guys going to do? Go up and around? Doesn't make any sense. I'm not used to them traveling so far from their base. Usually they turn around and head back. I don't know where those guys are going. But you know what? I have to put a cut. So, whew, very stressful. Very stressful. Will our next episode be our last episode? I don't know, but you probably do, because I'd imagine, unless you're watching these as they're brand new, you can see how many episodes are in the playlist, so don't spoil it. I don't need to know if the next episode is the last or not. I'll find out on my own, but we're going to find out together. So please be sure to like this to indicate that you liked it, and if you haven't yet, subscribe and tell your friends. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye.